been a lot of videos circulating about what I earn, and I think I should address some of this. So first of all, I agreed to do the interview with the Financial Times, and there are many questions asked from why I started doing this to prominent moments that elevated the platform and so on and so forth. And as to be expected, there was always going to be a question about what I earn. I'm happy to be transparent about what I earn. If it helps, if it inspires, if it helps tell the story, then that's cool. And I'll always be transparent when it comes to my earnings. I've got no issue with that. Now, one of the things I will say is that my earnings via TikTok is in dollars, not in pounds. And it does fluctuate. Some months I can make $8,000. Some months I can have a great month and make $20,000. And on average, it sits at around between $11,000 to $12,000 a month. Now, with that money, and I've got a limited company, so the tax man, all that other stuff that people are saying, oh, the tax man, I pay my taxes, I do my VAT, everything is above board. I've got an accountant, etc., etc. I have no issues being transparent here. Now, with the money I earn, I have to pay myself, give myself a salary so that I can afford to pay my bills. There are staffing costs. There are costs when things break. I got to travel to destinations, that costs money. This car costs money. So it's not, I don't own this car, and so on and so forth. I do need a van, by the way, and I'm hoping someone will sponsor me a van, but we'll figure that out later. Now, I'm also not upset about, you know, the likes of the Mobos, you know, posting about what I earn. I actually like the Mobos. I'm a big fan, and I respect the work that they do, and I don't think they meant it in terms of malice. I think it was like, look, this is inspirational. This guy has come from being out on the streets to, you know, doing what he does now, and he's grown his platform with the love and support of the team, you know. So I have no issues with the Mobos, is what I will say. What I will say to you though is that I earned more money my first year on TikTok just streaming at home than I've always earned this amount of money. So I earn less now being out on the streets. Now, there will be, you know, I'm sure brand deals in the future, and the bookings that I'm getting here and there, and I'm sure that will elevate. This is really our first year of real visibility, so I think it's good. I think taking, some people say, oh, like you should get the bigger brand deals, but sometimes, you know, not all money is good money, and not all deals are the right deals to take. Everything's about time, and for me, money isn't the main factor for me. It's not the main factor. I've been chasing money for the last 20 years of my life, and for the first time not chasing money and actually just doing what I want to do,